Hi, my name is Brian and I'm the 3D print creator. I'm looking at the Dutchy printer, and this printer is a rather special printer. It's designed and made in the Netherlands, and its target group that it's primarily thought of is education. Although I think that this printer is not out of place on a desk of a designer in an office environment or just at your home. Now, when looking at this printer, don't think about it as a standard Chinese clone, or also don't think about it as a Prusa-like printer, but rather think it as a professional printer that you come across in the higher segment. Add to that the requirements that education imposes to a machine that everyone must use on a day-to-day basis, and well, then you get the Dutchy. You can take this printer out of the cupboard at the start of a school day, and then you don't have to think about bed leveling because, well, this printer doesn't have any of the bed leveling functions. Now, accidentally bumping into a table, no problem at all. And if you necessarily need a printer on a battery, well, even that is possible. This printer can run without mains power. This printer is made entirely from solid metal parts. The housing is completely milled out of metal, and each part has been precisely fitted, creating a fully angled printer. And this makes it impossible for the printer bed to be skewed, hence there is no possibility of leveling of this printer. The bed itself is so strong that you can just lift the printer on it, and also it's 100% flat because shims ensure that there are no height differences in the bed. So no probe is used to apply the correction for a twist in the bed because there are no twists. In education, printers are often completely closed for safety reasons, of course. One does not want a child to burn on hot parts or get stuck between moving parts that are motor driven. The philosophy with this printer is different. This printer is designed completely open. The hot parts are packaged in such a way that they cannot be touched accidentally. Except for the bed, of course, but hey, that doesn't become dangerously hot. If you accidentally end up under the arm of the printer, well, that's no problem at all because you can simply lift the arm because it's not attached to anything. The big advantage of a fully open printer is very large in education. Students can really see from the first layer what happens with the print, and that is very instructive. A teacher can even pick up and run the printer during class to show it from different angles, for example, and all this while the printer continues printing. A disadvantage of an open printer is often the noise that these printers generate. However, the Dutchy is very quiet, as you can hear while filming this. The Trinamic stepperdrivers ensure that the sounds of the stepper motors are very silent, so that this printer can simply stay on your desk if you have to work concentrated. Now, the Dutchy is a small printer with an easy carrying handle. This makes it easy to carry, to store, and to quickly be brought out when it's taken out of the cupboard. And well, when you do so, it's immediately ready for use. Now, let's take a look at the technical characteristics of the Dutchy, because despite of its small form factor, this printer has a build volume of 200 by 200 by 200 millimeters. And the print bed is equipped with a magnetic plate provided with Build-Tech. And it can be heated up to 100 degrees Celsius, although this is generally not necessary for a Build-Tech plate. And it's also better for the magnet not to heat the bed above about 70 degrees. And as a rule, well, it's warm enough for basically all type of filaments that I've used and tested on this printer. Now, the hot end of this printer is an all metal E3D V6 with a rubber sock that protects the heat block against the cooling from the fan, or in this case fans, that the printer uses to cool the objects. The cooling of the print is exactly done at the right point, so making a long bridge, for example, is no problem at all with this printer. The fans blow at exactly the right place. In the software, the maximum temperature of the nozzle is limited to a lower temperature than what it's suitable for, but this again is done with education in mind. The 300 degrees limit is generally good enough for all filaments that are used, but if a customer really wants the hot end to be able to handle a higher temperature, well, this can easily be done upon request, and then temperatures for 450 degrees, I guess, can be reached. Although it looks like the printer has a Bowden tube on top here, this is not the case. The flexible tube carries the filament from the spool to the extruder, and this is a direct driven extruder that sits directly above the hot end, and it allows the printer to handle all types of filaments, including the very flexible filaments. The usual retraction for this printer is only 0.4 millimeters and ensures perfect prints without stringing or whatever, and the filament holder on this printer is made for spools with a maximum of 1 kilogram. Now the printer comes standard with an empty master spool so that you can purchase refill filaments yourself. For viewers of my channels who are interested in this printer, well, there is a code on the screen now, and with this code you can not only get a master spool but also a refill pack of filament of 850 grams. In terms of service, Dutchy 3D is a very special company. Buying a printer just like that is just not an option. You will also receive a training on how to use the printer when the printer is delivered. And they can also help teachers, for example, to make a training package for teaching. During this training, the use of the printer, the slicer and everything related to the use of the printer, such as maintenance, is discussed. And now, about the use of the Dutchy. Well, first I started printing a Voronoi cat. And this print was made easily and quickly by the printer, and well, it was not really a challenge. Then making a face was also very fast in the face mode in the slicer, and this also wasn't really a challenge. So then I started printing miniatures for 28mm board games. Now, until now, my artillery Sidewinder was the best FDM printer I have for these types of miniatures, but the quality of a resin printer was still better. The makers of Dutchy had also seen that, and well, therefore they challenged me to also make these miniatures on their printer. And I have to say, with a stunning result. These miniatures here are made on the Dutchy with a 0.4mm nozzle and a layer height of 0.08. And the material that I used is the PLA from Nulai. The retraction is set at 0.4mm, which means there is completely no stringing at all. And I used supports with an additional inflation distance of 0.2mm. Now, for the temperature, I used the nozzle at 195 degrees Celsius, and the heated bed, well, it was switched off because it's not needed at all when you have a built-up bed and you're printing with PLA. I have to say, the results are sure to be. The prints look perfect and certainly look better than the best quality that I get from my artillery Sidewinder printer. In fact, I do really think they can compete with the prints I get from my Elegoo Mars printer, which is a resin printer. And I do know that more printers are capable of printing a nice 28mm miniature, but I have never seen the quality achieved by this printer from any FDM printer before. It really blew my mind. Now, in the next coming months, I will further test this printer and compare it with other printers. I can borrow this printer for about a year, and then I have to return it to the supplier. But the Dutchy will therefore be regularly returning on my channel as my new benchmark printer, against which I am going to compare other printers. And in addition, I will soon be publishing a profile with the best simplified 3D settings for this printer, so keep an eye on my channel. Now, if you are interested in this printer, then go to the website of Dutchy 3D, which is in the description below this video, and of course on my website. If you use the code 3DPC when ordering, you will receive the extra filament refill as a thank you for watching this video. Now, did you like this review? Then please give it a thumbs up and don't forget to subscribe to my YouTube channel as well. By clicking on the bell icon, you also ensure that you are kept informed of all other videos that I publish, so also press on that bell icon. And do you have questions about the Dutchy? Well, put them in the comments on my YouTube channel and then I will go after them. So, this is it. Don't hit the microphone. This is it. Thanks for watching and I'll see you next time. Bye bye.